What is up, y'all? Welcome to Wednesday. I don't know why I was going to say Friday then. Welcome to Wednesday. Um, no news that I would need to wait for. Trump has been elected, so it's safe to assume mini bull run. I'm expecting legs up, and then a bit of retrace, and then continuation of the bullish trend that's been happening this year anyway. But no news today to wait for. This is how the journal's looking. It's been a while since I've actually executed a trade, but I am back on the XFA this week. 784 in the account. Open to taking any high quality setups from now. So let's jump right in. So I've got marked out all these 4-hour imbalances. Boom, 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 boom on ES that hasn't been touched at all yet. And then these 4-hour lows down here, quite a way away. And then ES has pumped and made new highs. So I have got those highs marked out right there anyway. On the 1 hour, they're not 1 hour highs. These are the 1 hour highs right here. 1 hour lows right here. And then this is a untouched 1 hour imbalance on ES. This is not the case on NQ though. This imbalance has already been reacted to, so I'm not drawing that on. But then got several 1 hour lows throughout this expansion upwards. That is ES. If pretty simple. If price takes out these, then longs. But I will not be looking for ES longs because we will be entering price discovery if I do take a long on ES, and that would mean using like a fib retracement and using these levels, which I don't really like to use. I used to back when we were at all-time highs before, and it did work quite well. But that was like back in July, so it's been a while since I've used them. But NQ longs are definitely looking more favourable than ES longs now again because we are all-time highs are there. So, we're also closing on 6,000, closing in on 6,000 on the S&P, which would be an interesting level. NQ is pretty similar. I haven't drew on this 4-hour imbalance because it's been reacted to already. 4-hour imbalance here and 4-hour imbalance here, and then 4-hour lows all the way down there to the upside. We've got 4-hour highs right there and 4-hour highs right there, and the rest of it's really far left, which I am just marking on now, and then that is all-time highs. So yeah, to the upside, got these 4-hour highs here, and also these 1-hour highs and these 1-hour highs. And to the downside, these 1-hour lows. This imbalance has been reacted to already, so it's not being drew on. 1-hour lows here, 1-hour lows, 1-hour lows, 1-hour lows, 1-hour lows, 1-hour lows, 1-hour lows. So I am open to taking a trade today, provided all the confluences in the setup does come. I'm expecting fast moves today. Market's about to open in about a minute. I'm expecting fast moves, so I need to be on the ball, I think, focused, because it is the first market open since Trump is back in office. So expecting quick moves. Just going to wait for the trade to present itself to me. I'm not going to get angsty. I'm not going to force anything. High quality setups only. And I'll catch you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys. As you can see, it is in fact a losing trade. I could have done a few things better here. I probably should have stayed out, and I'll get into that right now. So, market opened and price ran up. Pretty simply, price just legged up, taking out these 1-hour highs, these 1-hour highs, and then these 4-hour highs, and then finally these 4-hour highs. And I was like, right, okay, that's a pretty strong high, it's a pretty prevalent high. I was like, right, okay. I'll expect to see some reaction off of this. So that's what NQ did. NQ opened and went up and took out 4-hour highs. ES on open went down, took out 15-minute lows, chopped around for ages, and then sold off once NQ took the 4-hour lows. ES sold off to these 1-hour lows and this 1-hour imbalance. And actually, inverted the 1 hour imbalance. It's like, right, NQ's took a high, ES hasn't, and then they're both selling off. I'm like, right, cool. I'll wait for a retrace. We get that retrace candle closing at 10 a.m. Retrace candle closing at 10 a.m. I'm like, awesome. Let's look for a trade now. So I chuck on my 5-minute equilibrium from the high down to the low, and I simply just wait. Yeah, I wait in. Price runs up, fills 5-minute equilibrium, fills out fully this 1-minute imbalance, which is within this 5-minute imbalance anyway. And then I'm waiting for final confirmation out of there. I'm like, right, this imbalance gets inversed. I can get in now. Boom, enter in there. Stop at the open of the first of the 3 candles of the imbalance that I used, which was this one. Stop right there. 182 tick stop. And then my one and only take profit was just the 5-minute lows, because on a day where Trump was getting into office, I am not going to be greedy and target 1 hour shorts. I ain't going to do that. 1 hour lows. I was not feeling it. So I was like, right, 5-minute lows. That's fine. It's still over 1 RR. It's completely acceptable. I'll just take what I can get. And then we got stopped out. So what could I have done differently? Well, so usually I like to say, right, 5-minute retrace, then a 1-minute break of structure or inverse fair value gap, and then a third confluence confirmation. I did not do that today. I did not do that. So what I should have done was see, right, okay, we've had the 4-hour sweep. We've had the 1-minute imbalance and 5-minute equilibrium filled after the 5-minute retrace candle closed. And we've had an inverse fair value gap. And now this is where I wait for a third confluence. So it could be a reaction off of this imbalance and equilibrium from here to here, and then from there. Which, as you can see, never happens. This imbalance gets straight up ran through. I wouldn't have entered off of this rejection wick. There's no way. Didn't feel the imbalance enough. It got ran through. The high got pushed past. I would have called off the trade. But I did not wait today. I was not patient enough. I didn't wait for that final confirmation after the 1-minute inverse fair value gap. I entered purely off of the inverse fair value gap, as you can see. And, well, I paid the price for it. So I would still consider this a high quality setup. You know, it's a 4-hour sweep. It's a sell-off. It's a 5-minute retrace into equilibrium and an imbalance. And then it's a reaction out of it. I still consider it a high quality setup. I'm marking it down as a happy face loss, but I just simply wasn't patient enough to wait for that third confluence again. I think I gave too much value to what I had said pre-market, saying it's going to move fast today, and I didn't want to miss out. So I think it was a little bit rushed, but I'm glad that the rushed trade is now out my system. I de-risked. I took it on micro NQ, so I risked 0.364%. As you can see, my account is now at $598 right there. So minus 185, which is completely fine. You know, first trade that I've taken in a week now. So I wasn't expecting a win. I was inviting the loss, to be honest. Get it out my system. And I can't be attached to the outcome. So with that being said, that is my trade. ES did something similar. So obviously on NQ, 4-hour sweep. Nothing on ES, so high time from SMT. 1-minute breaker structure at 9:43. NQ did the same, 9:43, 1-minute breaker structure, and then a big sell-off, and then the 5-minute retrace at the same time, and then ES had just wicked 5-minute equilibrium, and also filled this 1-minute imbalance, and then gave a reaction out. ES hadn't inversed this imbalance yet when I entered, but it did the following candle anyway. But yeah, I think a rule I'm going to add to myself from now on is this. So NQ came up and took out 4-hour highs, and then also came back down and took out 15-minute lows. And ES hadn't took out any high time frame highs, but had took out high time frame lows, and the high time frame imbalance. If I was looking for longs, it wouldn't have happened because the ES gave no 5-minute retrace candle after taking out high time frame lows, and NQ just took out 15-minute lows. So I'd be looking on the 1 minute, 1 minute break of structure, and then this imbalance and this imbalance gets ran through, but it could be equilibrium, and then inverse Ferrari gap right here, and then Ferrari gap there to enter long there, targeting those highs probably. But I wasn't looking for longs because in my head, the higher time frame holds the higher power. NQ took out 4-hour highs compared to 15-minute lows. It turns out today that the 15-minute lows was the liquidity for the move up. So, you know, nothing I can do there. But I think the main area of improvement today is waiting for that third confirmation after the inverse or the break of structure, because I didn't do that today. And there wouldn't have been a trade if I had just waited an extra 4 minutes. An extra 4 minutes and I wouldn't have taken a trade. So room for improvement, and also a rule to be added. If the indexes are doing vastly different things, if one's took out a high time frame point of interest to look for shorts, but one's taken out a high time frame point of interest to look for longs, just don't trade. The divergence is too big. NQ, you can literally see NQ ran up and took out 4-hour highs. ES sold off and took out 1 hour and 4-hour imbalance. So a trade shouldn't have been taken today. That would have been the best decision for today, to not take a trade. So it is a tough one, but it was bound to happen. It was bound to happen that the first day back, after not trading for over a week, but watching the charts for over a week, was that the first trade back would have been a bit rushed, would have been a bit angsty to take it. So there's not much I can do. Well, there is. I could have not took it, but there's not much to worry about now. There's no reason to wallow in my pity of my losing trade. I am detached from the outcome. I don't care anymore. Bring on tomorrow. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.